Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Legal Matters by Sai Babu Sankara. Normally, we cite so many citations of different countries like England, there's common law principles. Presently, USA. For example, we have to give the first case of judicial review. Normally, I'll be touching Madison versus Marbury. Whereas human rights cases, Plessy versus Ferguson, or Brown versus Board of Education Topeka. So, these are all the citations of the other countries. Likewise, you may be having some doubt whether our Supreme Court rulings are cited in any other country. Yes, sure. Yesterday it happened in the Supreme Court. Actually, in the Singapore country, not Supreme Court, Singapore. In Singapore, the rulings of the Honorable Supreme Court of India, they have been cited while they were taking up an amendment to the definition of family. Normally, we understand that family means the relationship by blood, father, mother, brothers, sisters, that's all. If they are unmarried, they can become a family members. This is general concept as per Hindu law, as per our Transfer of Property Act or Succession Act, like that. But the correct definition of family was not given anywhere in India. Very recently, in the year 2019, in the act called as the Transgender Persons within bracket Protection of Rights Act 2019, there the definition of family was given. It was included. It is an inclusive definition. Family means, please remember, so the group of people by marriage, by blood relation, or by adoption made as per the law according to the country. So, as regards the family, a lot of discussions have come up. Actually, the Prime Minister of Singapore is Lee Hsien Loong. So, actually, he wanted to redefine the family. So, there in Singapore, the courts, more than courts, the parliament has got so much of powers. No doubt, definitely, just like our constitution, theirs is also, the judiciary is separate. But normally, it is the authority of the parliament to make an amendment. So the parliament made an amendment to the word family, right, including the so-called queer relationship or atypical families. Typical families, father, mother, brother, sister. Atypical means your children, my children, and our children. More than that, I want to tell. So that is the case. So they have included the so-called atypical relationship as well as the queer relationship also. What are queer relationship? Normally, the more than this, that means even the relationship between a man and woman, relationship between a man and a different woman. All these things, they also include the family. They have redefined the word family at that time. So, the Minister for Law and Justice, Law and Home Affairs, Mr. Shanmugam, K. Shanmugam, so on behalf of the ruling party, that is People's Action Party, right? So, they stated that they are showing a liberal stance towards the word marriage. So, and they have adopted the word marriage from the Indian Supreme Court rulings. So, normally now the word of family includes not only your children, peer relation, but also the children of your husband. This is what happened in the Supreme Court ruling. They have cited the case of Deepika Singh versus the Central Administrative Tribunal and others, 2022. Yes, This was decided by Honorable Justice, present Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud and A.S. Bopanna in Civil Appeal number 5308 by 2022 on 16/8/2022. So the brief facts of the case are like this. The woman, Deepika Singh, she was working as a nurse in Pondicherry Postgraduate Institute of Medical Education and Research. She has asked for the maternity leave, but she was denied. Why? Because she has already availed the maternity leave. For whom? For the fostering of her husband's children. That means husband is a divorcee. She has married him. So she looked after his family, children, and now she wants to look after her children. Therefore, she wanted to have that maternity leave. It's not allowed. But when the matter came to the Supreme Court, Honorable Supreme Court of India held that the woman's statutory right to take maternity leave cannot be rejected. Please remember, because she used the child care leave previously for her non-biological children. This is more important, non-biological children. So she can, provided she is eligible like that. So this is a turning point. So therefore, in the world of family, not only the typical families, but also atypical families. Previously, I think in the month of September 2022 also, they have they have tried to protect the rights of the so-called transgenders by decriminalizing Section 377A of the Singapore Penal Code. Actually, ours, deletion of the so-called 377 in India, Section 377 relates to the so-called what we call it as a actually it says that if any sexual intercourse other than natural methods, it's called unnatural offense. So this unnatural offense, because a man participates in sex with another man in the LGBT community, definitely it is an unnatural offense and definitely it is attracting Section 377. So with the famous Naz Foundation case, this has also been decriminalized. So it's held to be people. So because of the sexual orientation, these people tend towards the other same community. So nothing wrong. So Article 14, equal protection of rights. So everybody is equal before all like that. So Naz Foundation case, likewise in September 2002 in Singapore, yes, they have done it also. So anyway, please remember, now Singapore government passed the so-called definition, of course, to protect the institution of marriage. So when the consenting people, gay marriages are also allowed in Singapore. Right. What I mean to say is, not only normally we don't borrow the judgments of the other countries, our judgments, our rulings are also being adopted, praised and apprised by the other countries also. So please remember, it's a good sign. We must feel proud of our Supreme Court, Honorable Supreme Court judgments, which are being followed by other countries also. This is what I want to tell you. Kevalam mana కోర్ట్ రూలింగ్స్ ఆర్ సుప్రీం కోర్ట్ డెసిషన్స్ మన దేశంలో ఇచ్చిన డెసిషన్స్ మిగతా దేశాలు కూడా అడాప్ట్ చేస్తున్నారంటే మనకు చాలా గర్వకారణం. పర్టికులర్లీ దీపికా సింగ్ వర్సెస్ క్యాట్ అండ్ అదర్స్ 2022 జడ్జ్మెంట్, వేర్ అవర్ చీఫ్ జస్టిస్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా జీవై చంద్రచూడ్ గారు ఇచ్చిన జడ్జ్మెంట్ని వాళ్ళు దాన్ని సైట్ చేశారంటే డెఫినెట్లీ ఇట్ ఇస్ అ ప్రౌడ్ మూమెంట్ ఫర్ ఇండియా. సో కాబట్టి సుప్రీం కోర్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా రూలింగ్స్ ఆర్ సైటెడ్ బై ద పార్లమెంట్ ఆఫ్ సింగపూర్. సో ఇదన్నమాట. సో ప్లీజ్, ఇట్ హ్యాస్ కమ్ ఇన్ హిందూ. Yesterday it has come in Hindu. Please read it and enrich your legal knowledge. Thank you very much.